ladies and gentlemen. She's the co-hostess with the mostest from the west to the east coast. It's Caddy Pookie.
Excuse me.
Tonight,
Thank you.
nice. Did anybody hear that?
Sorry.
So nice, wonderful. Welcome to the show. Sadly, tonight Callie won't be joining us. She has an emergency with her cat. And if anyone out there is a pet owner, you know exactly what we mean. As always, shout out to Luxe Vision Studios Productions for filming for us, M5 Divine Time and CJ Shotlow. Incredible people. We love you guys to death. Now, we want to put out a statement before we start the show. A lot of shows out there have been being attacked by a person who comes in, and if people are filming, this guy will come in, like if they're streaming and whatnot, and they have sponsors, this guy will come in, he'll scream racial slurs and nasty stuff like that. We here at Heyo Show, Caddy and I personally, we do not condone that disgusting kind of behavior. Also poll trolling. If a troll poll happens to come in, if we do not announce the poll here on stage, just hit stay. Let the person stay. That's another thing that happens here. So polls are sanctioned from the stage only, please. Thank you. Let's see. What do we have here tonight? We have an incredible guest. We have IcecoldStaxx is with us tonight. We got a really decent host of folks that are here as well. Wait a second. So, guys, Vibe Enterprises is putting on their benefit for children again. I want to mention that. I want to make sure we mention that because they did that last year too, and I thought that was an absolutely incredible thing that they did. And hold on real quick. Oh, I forgot the button in my pants. Dude.
Yeah, I see myself on TikTok.
Yeah, that's something else that we want.
Metawood Gazette. Here's your paper. I'm sick of doing this. Another season of this.
What the fuck?
This needs to stop.
This fucking guy. I told you, this guy, he delivers this thing.
Did you really fucking subscribe to that bullshit?
What is this? No, I didn't.
Shit's like fucking Metawood, like $40 a fucking week.
It is. I didn't subscribe to this though, but let's check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a couple weeks ago, we've been starting to get this newspaper here, the Metawood Gazette. I am just, oh my God, look at this. Let's read some of these headlines. Check it out. A man leaving the grocery store assaulted a woman. Oh, golly. A man leaving a grocery store assaulted a woman with a bag filled with milk, cream, and cheese. Shocked witnesses were quoted as saying, "How dare he?" Stupid. What do we have here? Local Metawood scholar gave a seminar on the importance of many. One student remarked, "I'm grateful for this. It means a lot." Many. Stupid. Enraged Metawood business owner is protesting eBay. eBay. Wow. Fun fact, by the way, my grandmom got me stock for eBay when I was still younger. It didn't come to fruition until I was 18, but let me tell you what. So enraged Metawood business owner is protesting eBay. She says, "I looked up a lighter and it gave me 13,749 matches." Stupid. Scientists invented a universal remote. Dr. Dickennuts claims this changes everything.
Okay, hear you.
Last one here. Local Metawood elementary school teacher is suing the school administration. Allegedly, the lazy-eyed teacher was fired. Lazy-eyed teacher was fired because she couldn't control her pupils.
Stupid.
Yo, man, what other show do you get stuff like this? That's yo, that is crazy. It's so funny. So let's go on with this. Lazy eye teacher. I believe the politically correct term nowadays is their eye has poor work ethic is what you're supposed to say nowadays.
That's stupid. That's so stupid.
Oh my gosh. I want to ask a lot of people have started to complain, so I want to ask a very serious question, okay? And this is the audience participation. You said you're on TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to monitor that, and if people are watching, anyone asks any questions, I want to incorporate that into the show. So, I want to ask a very serious question. How many of you guys and ladies in the audience think that, and show of confetti, Christmas music should not happen before Thanksgiving? Let's see a show of confetti. If you think it shouldn't happen before Thanksgiving, Sunny Shine, don't ever come back.
Really? That's it? Oh my God!
Wow. How many of you think that it should only happen behind? Oh, Kat, you got muted. What happened? You got kicked out of the party. Can you still talk?
Can I talk?
Yeah. Anyway, so how many of you think that it should only be played after Thanksgiving? Let's see a show of hands there. Sonny, you can't vote for both, dude. You can only vote for one or the other, okay? We love the crowd participation, but now how many of you think that it should be played all year round? Just me? Oh, okay.
Really? So, all year?
Oh, dude, listen, you don't have to like Christmas music, but how dare you? How dare you disrespect?
But at least get through Thanksgiving before you go through the Christmas music. I feel like people just forgot what fucking Thanksgiving was all about. I don't even. I mean, it's just about like genocide and really, stuff. But...
It's a terrible meaning. It's horrible. The story behind that. Forget about that. That's not why we're here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show underway, and let's bring out IcecoldStaxx. Let's get her out here. Come on, Ice Cold.
Let's go.
I got a funny story about this chick as soon as she comes out. Let me tell you. The music is so cool.
It's so quiet.
It's a blessing to have you here. Whoa, look at how cold it is out here. Let me tell you what.
Tie thing going on here.
It's freezing here in Metawood, and let me tell you, let me tell you guys something. I am absolutely cranging. I am cranging because it's so cold out. And guys in the audience, you're the only ones who can say that you're also cranging when it is cold out. Does anybody know what that means? Cranging. So us guys, when it gets cold out, our danglies turn into this little brain like they're about to attack Ninja Turtles, like Krang. Like, so only guys can say that. But it's so cold out right now that I have been cranging like for the past 2 weeks now. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. IcecoldStaxx. So I'm going to tell you guys something. Ice Cold. When I talk to people or anything like that, I love talking to people on a first name basis. Okay. And I think it's more personable. I really appreciate calling people by their first name, especially if you're not talking on here. I asked Ice, I said, yeah, well, what's your first name? She said very sternly, she said, it's Ice. Right? I said, no. Honestly, like what, what's your first name? She said, it's Ice. And then I haven't asked ever since. And that was like a year or so ago. I want to start out Ice House, because I'm bouncing all over the place. It was absolutely crazy. Ice House Casino. That was where you and I first met, right?
Yep.
And we first met. I don't remember who was the woman that was in the room that was my friend at the time that I went there, which is crazy. I remember everything. But I had a friend that was there, and I came in and I saw a particular gentleman trying to peruse his way into your business mogul. And the first time we ever met, I pulled you to the side and said, yo, just be careful of the people that smile at you when you're successful. You know what I mean? Like, and the people who try to weasel in. Was I correct in the long run?
Yeah, you were correct.
Yeah. And that was the first time that we ever met each other, and we I thought it was a great initial meeting, and you've done phenomenal things since then. What was the first game I asked you was roulette. Can you get roulette in here? Like,
and now we have it. Now we have roulette.
Right.
So, of all things, okay, what is it that you do in your personal life? What are my hands doing? Meta. Yo, Meta, are you watching? Fix yourself, okay? Thank you. So, did you see my hands? I looked like the Exorcist. But so what is it that you do in real life that correlates to you deciding I want to build a casino?
What I do in real life had nothing to do with me building a casino. I just came into the metaverse. And, I was looking around to see if they had a casino. There was none here. And I'm from Las Vegas. I felt I should have a casino in the metaverse. So that's exactly how that came. Yes, you can have waffles.
Thank you.
1 second.
I love waffles. While you're serving
a waffle fan myself. No.
While waffles are being served up, I mean, I wouldn't mind myself. Oh,
Okay,
look, here we are. We're actually no, don't be. So I want to put this out there before I ask my next question. Las Vegas, I didn't know that. My father goes to Las Vegas like once a year, and he says the heat out there is just absolutely insane. I think he said this past year was like 121 degrees or something like that. Is that true?
Yeah, it gets that hot. Sometimes a little hotter.
That is disgusting. I would melt. I'm like my chest hair would sizzle down to my flesh. That's crazy. That's like, I don't know how you do it. So with that said, what were your aspirations for, like, you started that and it seemed fun. I mean, you come from, it's contextually relevant with you being in Las Vegas, but then you really started picking up wild momentum. And it was like, what made you decide that you just wanted to start hosting all kinds of events? You wanted to start bringing people in, and you wanted to just steamroll this thing.
Well, it was kind of different because people were hitting me up asking me to do collabs with them, asking me to host at their events after they came to my event. And then I would have people that, were musicians that just wanted to come in. They were like, I really like your lounge upstairs. Can I perform there? And I was like, go ahead. We'll schedule something. So then I just started to get into just wanting to let anybody that wanted to showcase whatever talents and music or anything else that they wanted to showcase, go ahead and come and perform. So that's kind of where that's got me right now.
And you have a whole host of people that you bring in and do entertainment. I mean, you gave me a laundry list of people. And it's funny because we were discussing the advertisements and this and that, and then your advertisements were rolling out, and some of the people that you headline are, spectacular, dude. I believe a couple of them are here actually. Yeah, there's E-Class right there. E-Class, where you at? Throw your hands up there. E-Class has got the voice of an angel. Whenever E-Class sings, the clouds open up and this light comes down, and it's angelic. Just so you guys know. Miss Chica Diva, we don't have insurance. You might want to find a seat, because if you trip and fall, it's not going to be on us. So, I want to put this out there. Anybody who's watching from Luxe on TikTok or not Instagram, because we're only watching the YouTube and the TikTok. If you guys have any questions for the guests, dude, feel free to shoot them out and we'll incorporate them into the show. We want to make sure that the people who are watching on the streams feel just as much part of the audience as you guys farting on our seats. So you migrated over to VR chat, and the events that you host over there, you got a Christmas thing coming up now. My gosh, what was the name? The Sounds of Christmas. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, Sounds of Christmas concert. It's a collab between me and E-Class Lady. So, it's going to be all live performances. Everyone will be singing live songs. It's gonna have anyone that wants to sponsor any kind of aspect of it. There will be opportunities for that as well. Also have a collab coming up next month with Ty Sky the DJ. We normally do BYOB. There is an audience. And next week I also have, I've been taking comedy classes. So next week I'll be doing a comedy show with Comic Just Will. He'll be hosting. That'll be next week, right before Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you said comedy classes?
Yes.
Comedy classes. That's a thing. People take classes to be funny. Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
really?
like to improve on the comedy that you naturally already have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good way of putting it. Thank you.
It's
I was
like,
gonna say.
I was gonna
you're
say it's
either
like
funny or you're not.
like classes to be a clown type of thing,
That's weird. No, the clown part's weird. Not the comedy part. The clown part. Like who aspires to do that? That's crazy.
There are people that inspire to do that.
That's scary as shit.
I
don't even like
inspired to
clowns
put the
begin with.
scary clown mask on and scare the shit out of people. That's what I enjoy. But
Comedy classes. How's that going for you?
I guess I'm funny, but I never really knew it. Like I knew I was kind of, with my little friend group, we make each other laugh, but I guess I'm pretty funny.
That is comical. I guess I'm.
Cat just stole my damn chicken nugget.
It's not easy. I'll tell you what. It's not easy. I'm fucking funny, right? And
Hope that's good.
It's not easy because you're constantly walking this crazy line with oh that's so sweet, whoever did that. The new glow system throws me off because people start looking like characters from Captain Planet. They just start glowing and stuff. Like, what the hell's going on here?
I don't like them.
When it comes to the difference between Horizon and VR chat, because here's the thing about Horizon has this weird energy to it, right? Horizon is, I don't want to say this because last time we said something about Meta, we got booted out of the world, but shout out to the Uptown Azim show. Horizon has this weird magic to it that brings people back constantly. And someone said to me, it's the connectivity. What is it that in between VR chat and Horizon that is, I mean, we know what's the most notable, significantly different, but to you personally, that just really is like, I need to be there instead of this?
It's really not, I don't see it that way. I like both platforms. I even like banter. So I like to just go and meet new people and see what people are bringing to the table, really. So over there, it's people that do different things just like over here.
Shout out to Fiji Bang and Trapaganza, by the way.
Yep, Fiji also will be in a show next month that I'm collabing with Ty Scotty.
Fiji. Fiji's a good dude. Couture's here. Hey, Couture. Oh, thank you, Texan, for that. Thank you. I will not be doing that while I'm on stage. So but I appreciate you. Dude, this has been a long time coming. And it was funny because as soon as you asked us to be on the show, I was like, absolutely. I didn't even hesitate or think about it. Sometimes I got to like weigh in my options and stuff because we do get flooded with a bunch of people. But when yours came through, I was like, dude, absolutely. Because you came in and it just came in quiet, soft, and then was like off and running. So it was like, wow, like you got to give someone like that a platform, and you got to honor somebody like that, in my honest opinion. And I truly appreciate the plug that you threw in there for your upcoming events. If you're going to do that all throughout the show, by all means, by all means, dude, plug your stuff because the events, folks, the events, not the way it sounded. This isn't Reddit here. So, yo, your ads got crazy crazy. Like, I think you were one of the top like the advertisements that we had. It was absolutely insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
the amount of people that were like it. What'd you think about that one with the ice throne?
Oh, that was dope for real.
The drum was bang.
You had the ice storm. You had like the little casino games and stuff in the background. Yeah.
Fiji Bang
I just think
said
it's so funny that your name is Ice Cold and you're from like the hottest fucking one of the hottest fucking places.
I was gonna say that.
You know what I mean? Like it took me a while to like comprehend. I was like, wait a minute. Like
wait, what was it? Wait, it took you a while to do what?
Nothing.
No, what was the word you used?
Shut the fuck up. Just get on with the show.
Yo. Yeah, you didn't. Okay. Fiji said in the YouTube comments, by the way, Trapagansett December 14th. Tickets on sale now. So everyone keep your ears to the ground about that. Like I said, either on TikTok or on YouTube. We're not monitoring Instagram right now or anything else. But if you guys have questions for the guests, please feel free to bring them in. I loved your original signature that you had with the ice cube, and was it the bear? And who made that for you? Cutie
the sweetest.
Oh my god, that thing was a step. When I saw that, I literally changed my creator logo that night. And I said, I came back, I saw my creator logo, and I said, you're trash and you gotta go. And yours was so nice. I just absolutely astounded. So if you could, because of all the restrictions that we have here in Meta, right, in Horizon, if you could, capacity aside, what would you love to have inside of your venue that you just haven't been able to get in there yet?
Well, I wanted a poker table, but that's a long story, so we're gonna skip that one. What I want is a lot more, you said outside of capacity, but I want more capacity really. So
That's
I can make even more stages for my artists to perform on. So I can customize different things around the casino. Have a lot, like some room up for advertisement in there for anyone that wanted to do that.
Now, living in Las Vegas, I automatically there's the assumption that since you live in Las Vegas, you probably gamble. But so far, from what I understand, people from Nevada and Las Vegas like rarely go to the casino. So
yeah, no, we don't. Otherwise, we'd be homeless.
Everybody in my family does the penny slots, and I'm like, dude, that's such a waste of time. Like, just play roulette and be a man. Oh my god, be a man. Oh, Jesus Christ, shit. Forgive me. Hey, forgive me, I forgot to announce our sponsors for this week. So this week, of course, Boston Be a Man, don't turn on the heat, freeze to death, be a man. And our other sponsor for this week, it just is a business that popped up here in Metawood, is Metawood Putts. Metawood Putts. It's a miniature golf place. Their slogan is "Put your balls in our hole." So Metawood Putts. That's our sponsors for this week. I totally forgot to mention that. Oh God, we're gonna lose money. Shoot, congratulations on being our season finale, by the way, because we probably won't be here next week.
We won't be here next week.
In 2 weeks, you know what I mean.
Okay, there you go.
Now, is there an artist that you've wanted to come to your spot that you just haven't been able to obtain yet?
It really is. I really want Ro from the 9.
Call him out. Yo. Call
Ro, where you at? Come to
you at?
For real. Come to the casino.
Come in and let's get it going. You hear the lady, she says she wants you in there. So what are we waiting for? Oh, next week, I believe, guys, next show, I just want to mention this. I believe we do have a celebrity call-in that's happening. It finally went through, and I think that it's going to happen. I just want to announce that. So you have something to look forward to. I love VR chat, and I love the fact that VR chat. I mean, you could be in a place with the Cheshire Cat, Luke Skywalker, 20 different chicks who are jiggling on every part that can. Just it's amazing stuff that you get. It's really like the embodiment of what Ready Player One is. So when you go over there, because I haven't been to VR chat in so long, but that's where I got my VR start many years ago. What character do you use?
I use like different avatar creators, mainly Melanin Kush, Smacks, and who's another creator I use? Deetranada. So
Wonderful show.
Y'all got the dopest Abbies over there. Keep y'all game up. They keep hating on y'all and getting y'all avatars deleted. Just keep going, for real.
That's great. That's a great shout out. I love, and with everyone now in MHCP, of course, everyone is trying to build stuff. Realistically, guys, if you are starting to work with Blender because all of a sudden, hey, I'm an MHCP member, like everybody is, you should really focus. Focus on Horizon, but you're now learning a trade that you can apply in so many different spots. And have you started messing with that and getting it all together?
I've been messing around with it, but I'm still like reading how to import and export stuff from there. So hopefully I have something by a couple of weeks.
It's all complicated. How early on did you get into MHCP?
I got in like the same day that people got in, basically.
Yeah, Caddy and I weren't even going to do it. And we mentioned this at the last show, but we saw 3 particular people that are total dumpster grease, for lack of better words. And I'm like, if they can get in, why the hell can't I? You know what I mean? Because we were thinking along the lines of, we put on a show once every 2 weeks. Like, we're not going to get monetized. And which we did, and we only got early access, but still. It's been very interesting being in that Discord and seeing a lot of heavy hitters out there. Do you have a team of people that you run with?
I don't. The team is me. Like, the team is me.
Wow.
Do I have people that will step up if I ask them? Definitely. Like Danica City, one of the dopest scripters and builders in the metaverse. If I just want to say I really appreciate you. Anytime I ask you to do anything, you just show up for me. For real. Thank you.
No, amazing individual, by the way. Shout out to Danica. Danica has offered so much help to Caddy and I, and has believed in our vision over the years. And Ramrock in the building, by the way. Good. Listen, every time I see Ramrock's stuff and he says good morning, like shit cracks me up. Every time I see him, he's a cool dude. But Danica's believed in Caddy and I's vision for a very long time. Shout out to you, dude. And shout out to you having your door in fucking venues for the longest time. That is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Like, wonderful. And Danica, I'm surprised you're not wearing your mauve outfit, by the way. Did they take it away?
No way. I was going to say, yeah, he's not wearing that
Meta.
purplish outfit.
You watching? Let's go. Let's get it back now for Danica.
That's sad.
So with that being said, then, where did IcecoldStaxx come from?
Well, when I came out just ice cold, and then like people like myself, we kind of got into meta marriage, and I'm looking around because I'm hoping y'all ain't listening. So yeah, I got meta married, and that was the name that we actually got, so. We aren't meta married anymore. He took it off his name, so
divorced.
I kept it on my name. Damn near a year and a half later, he put his back, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" So
I actually saw you at QT Queens Talk Gossip. I was out there. I was in the crowd watching. And I thought it was a very interesting episode. I will say it was you know exactly what I'm talking about. The interaction there was intriguing, I'll say. Right. And I was like, what? Shout out to QT Queen Talk Gossip podcast. It comes on before our show. Does it still come on before our show? Is it still Thursdays? I don't know. Because yours wasn't on a Thursday. Yours was like in the middle of the day, I thought.
it was like a Wednesday afternoon. I was like,
Yeah, what the heck?
Okay.
Dude, I'm absolutely astounded by all of the things that you do. I mean, your Fright Night vibes. That's what I wanted to tell you. Guys, let me tell you what. If you want exposure, okay, add IcecoldStaxx to your friends list, because let me tell you what. The moment that I post stuff, she's sharing it almost immediately. Remember, I hit you up about that before. I was like, "Oh my god, dude! Like you're like my best distribution." You share Caddy and I stuff almost immediately. Oh wait, shh. So I always thought you fell asleep, but
no, I'm on my phone. I'm sorry. I have family. I have in real life things going on right now. So I'm sorry.
Yes.
I have a
no,
a
don't
loved one in the hospital.
Yes, let's give some thoughts and prayers to Caddy. She has someone who's in the hospital right now to get a pacemaker. Very scary, very terrifying. You said you got Meta married. Now I
was
know
gonna bring
this.
that back up. I thought
No,
we were
I know.
this.
He is gonna bring it back up.
No. I need.
If he
I need
wasn't going
it
to, I would have.
for. Wait, really? What were you gonna
Yeah.
say?
I was gonna say so about this meta marriage here. Like, how long did it last here? Like, how'd it go? Did you go on a honeymoon?
It lasted really long.
Yeah, it was a long time, I believe. But I was going to use that as a contextual base for who you are in real life. Okay. Now, again, you said you're in Las Vegas. I'm in Philly. Caddy's in Oregon. So we're not next to each other. What do you think your strongest trait is that you have brought from the outside in? Because in this place, since we're not right next to each other, our communication, our emotional and mental rapport are exponentially amplified. So what do you think that your strongest trait that you've assimilated from the outside world is into here?
Into here, I just try to be genuine. I just try to be myself. I don't do anything outside of the metaverse that I wouldn't do in the metaverse. So I'm the same person in both places.
I'm the same too. When people offer me drinks in here, I don't drink in real life, so I always turn them down. I swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the drinks in here. I'd much rather have a drink in real life than in here. Am I sitting down?
You're like squatting. It looks like it looks like you're about to lift up the back of your outfit.
I hate the sit down thing because you can't, because you can't like turn yourself.
You can't. It's so weird. It's oddball behavior.
And like when you do turn, it's like, I don't know, it like tweaks out. It's weird.
I'm getting, dude, I'm so old. I'm like, I don't know if you guys can hear my bones cracking while we're sitting here giving this interview, but it's terrible. So I have seen that you're putting so much dedication and so much work with Tony Stark recently. Can you elaborate on what it is that you guys got going on?
Me and Tony's just really a dope individual. There's not an idea that I could bring to Tony that he normally just be like, no. He'll just be like, you know what? Let's do this too. It's like, so we kind of just run with it, and we got another thing that's coming. I don't know if he wants to share the name of it, but it'll be starting in January. That's all I'll say.
Where's he at? Are we allowed to share the name of it, or is it under wraps? He's no, don't share the name of it. Oh, his
Nope.
lips
He
are
said,
sealed.
"I will cut you." Oh.
It looked like he smelled his finger. Is what it was. Yo, Cat, I'm gonna need that for the rest of the show.
Well,
Come
get
on
up
now.
and get it then. I didn't mean to fucking snap it, but
I remember which one it is. Was it this one? Yeah. So that's big. That's huge. That you guys and Tony Stark actually did something for us way back. What was that? What season was that? Was that season 2? What was season 2? Season 2, yeah. Where they were sponsoring us down at the City of Adam on Golden Ave. They actually built a stage for us in the middle of the intersection. We put on a show down there, and Tony pulled all the stops off. You know what I mean? He's just completely out there. So that's a good person to collaborate with. I absolutely agree.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely agree.
Shout out Tony Stark. I do want to shout out Rello God, because me and Rello, I help Rello with his podcast every Monday, and it's always lit. It's always fun. It's always a good vibe and a good time. So if y'all have not been to Random Topics, make sure you check it out on Mondays. It's
Every time Caddy and I
9 Central? Yeah.
Every time Caddy and I go to Random Topics, we end up getting into a fight with someone. And then Rello, I absolutely love, if you don't mind me speaking on Rello God real quick, I love Rello God because Rello God and I used to be on a podcast together back in the day. Infinite Rocket Powers podcast. Let me tell you, you already know where I'm taking this. Rello getting out a statement, okay? He has great observations, right? But I'll be damned if he doesn't ask you if you know what he means 27 times before he gets the full sentence out. Rello God will have the greatest point to give. He'll be like, well, he'll be like, look, Ice Cold and I, you know what I'm saying? We got this thing going on, and she up here on the panel with me, you know what I'm saying? And we just be talking back and forth about, you know what I'm saying? Random topics. And what I said was, you know what I'm saying? And I believe at one podcast I turned around, I was like, we don't know what you're saying. Like, get it out already, goddamn it. Love Rello God. Very, very genuine indeed. Very genuine indeed. Yeah, we were actually there when you were on the show one time, and I came up there and maybe I should have taken a comedy class, because what it was that I said, like, everybody fell silent that day, and I was like, shit. Remember that, Cat? I was like, that didn't pan out too well, but we. The comedy classes, I can't get over that. That's wild.
Well, if you ever want to take comedy classes, you can take them with Will. It's just comedy. What is it? Wednesdays? I think it's at I know it's around 6 Pacific Standard Time. So
yeah, is that right, Will?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
Nice.
Central
we heard him clear as day. Wow, man, it's really messing with our volume in this place. That's crazy. I heard him clear as day. I thought he was standing next to me. But okay. Let's promote that. Let's promote that show in the upcoming weeks, because I think that's. Or let's promote that class. I think that's cool.
Someone burn popcorn.
What would you say? What would you say, as being a person who's an event planner and running your own spot? What is the most? Have you ever held an event or something and shit just went ornery, and you were like, oh hell no? And what is the most controversial thing that has happened at any of your events that you had to really quick just either smooth it over or do damage control?
Well, in the events in VR chat, it's not really that difficult, because normally if someone's like doing the most, you can just,
of course,
make them leave the world, but sometimes it ain't that easy. So the most you can really do is try and get them, if they're arguing, just go argue in a different world. Why are you arguing in here? You see that this is like a fun atmosphere. Go somewhere where they actually do this. It's a million worlds. Just take it somewhere else.
I almost left my own stage. The sternness in your voice, I was a little nervous. I almost walked out of my own
What,
stage.
Maddie?
There.
I'm not messing with you today.
I didn't know you were
I'm
talking. I didn't know if that was directed towards me or not. It's crazy. Shout out to Crazy Cantina, by the way, got their own building inside of our world. I wanted to create an ice house sign, but I have just been so under pressure with different stuff in real life that getting on here and actually being productive has been nearly impossible lately. If anybody out there has teenage kids, show of confetti. Anyone out there have teenage kids? Okay. Centra does. A couple people do. Okay. The rest of you that
Shadow,
haven't
you got a
thrown up
teenager? I never would have guessed that.
So those of you who didn't throw confetti up, when it comes to teenage kids, my word of advice for you is don't. Okay. So don't do it. Okay. It's my son is chill because my son is chill. It's the girls. Woo! And my daughter, so like let's say my daughter comes downstairs in the morning time. If I'm looking at the TV and she's coming down the steps, as I'm panning across the room, I have to close my eyes and not look at her so I can look at the other part of the room. Otherwise I catch absolute hell for it. And I'm like, dude, I'm not allowed to look at my own house. Like this is crazy to me. Like absolutely crazy. Yeah,
teenage girls are so expensive, too.
They are. If you don't have teenage kids, my advice to you is don't. And that's that plot point. Oh golly.
Wrap it up. Just don't have kids. Just wrap it up.
Okay, she's back. Oh, by the way, we have a new feature here on the show. If our guest, like the Kang 316 episode, if our guest coins out and vanishes, we can literally just open up the stage now. We'll bring someone from the audience to be a guest. Just in case for future shows. No, Sonny, not you. You were already a guest.
Come on
now. Wow. What would you say? And I hate this question because they ask this at every goddamn show, but I want to know from your point of view, because you're in a different avenue than we are. You're in a different lane than we are. So what would you say has been the most complicated obstacle that you have faced? And that goes both ways. That goes on banter, on here, and in VR. What has been the most obstacle hurdle that you've had to go over in order to see your ideas come to fruition?
I noticed that there's a lot of like unnecessary metaverse beefs that people be having with each other. Like
stupid, so stupid.
I never understood that, but I guess it really is a thing in here. Oh my God, you got me performing with such and such. I don't even like them. I'm like, you know,
now,
no,
I did express drama to you. Yeah. Yeah, when we were talking about advertising, I said I won't be doing that for so and so. But I had just reason. And I'll tell you after the show, Kat. But we you as soon as I tell you, you'll be like, oh yeah, right. Like
no, I think you already did.
Did I tell you already?
I think you told me. Yeah.
Well,
the ad thing, like the whole ad thing.
Oh,
right?
yes. But yeah, it's so that's for here. What about VR chat and banter? Banter seems like a whole different beast.
It's really not that. Banter is just people are pleasant in banter. They don't even have enough people over there right now to have issues. They're just happy to see someone new come in. They're like, oh my God, it's a person.
We should get on banter and shake things up, Kat.
I went on there like a few months ago, but I haven't been on there.
Yeah, you say you didn't like it.
Because there was like two people, and yeah, like you walk in, they're like, oh, people. Like
yeah,
they attach onto you like a fucking leech. It's like
they really
off.
Do. They'll take you to a world.
Right?
I went in there just looking for one person. They were like, "Let us take you to where he is." I'm like, "Okay."
That was funny. Let's take you to go see one person. That, yo, man, those comedy classes are really working out for you, dude. That was funny.
You know what? I can't stand you. Oh Lord, why am I sitting Turk this
Not
way
many
now?
people can.
No, they can't. My motto in life is I'm an acquired taste. If you don't like me on the first try, baby, take another sip. You know what I mean? So we it never goes over well. But I'm just so happy that you're here. I really am. And like I said, time is flying so fast. It always flies fast with this show. I want you to put all your plugs out there, and I want you to we still have 15 minutes left, but I want you to put all your plugs out there, and I want you to just throw everything out that you can, because I think that you should have the maximum amount of exposure possible, because you're doing great, man. You're really doing great. And
Thank you.
And you're staying out of drama, so you never hear your name in correlation with any type of drama stuff, and I think that you're doing a phenomenal job. I really do.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Where do I start? So let's just try and get them all from start to finish. Hey, Ramrock, what's up? Next week I'll be performing comedy at It's Just Comedy. You can look up The World. I think it's Wednesday night. What time is it, Will?
9 o'clock.
9 Central, I think.
Central Standard Time, yeah.
Okay. So it'll be Wednesday, 9 Central. After that, the residencies will be starting back in the casino the first week of December. DL Cordero will be kicking us off. The beautiful E-Class will be performing as well, along with Rello God. We also have a host, St. Louis Reese. So make sure y'all come out and check out some shows. After that, me and E-Class have an event on December the 19th. Jesus. Make sure you guys get your tickets while they're going to be on sale. The more tickets you buy, the cheaper those tickets will be. It's going to be a good sell on those. Me and Ty are still finalizing everything for our event next month, with performances from Cosmic Kai, Angel the Artist, and Fiji Bang. Make sure you check them out as well.
Wow. Do you want to do?
Awesome.
Callie's not here to give us a time check. I'm going to say, would you like 15 more minutes, dude? Because that was god damn. Oh, that was like Santa's fucking naughty list, dude. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. That was a lot of things.
Shoot, it's still more like. There's
she was only looking on this part. She didn't even go over here yet. She hasn't even made way.
That's insane. It's absolutely insane.
Like I said,
back off.
Be on the lookout. January 2025, some event is gonna kick off between a collab between me and Tony Stark. It'll be every month. We can't wait for you guys to check it out.
That's great. That's really great, and I definitely would love to look into them. It's absolutely so. As an event planner, and we're show hosts, that it's never easy. And you said you're by yourself too. I want everyone to take a look at this real quick. I don't know where this is going, so I'm just going to wing it. So we look. Hold on, let me sit down first. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, and my short-term memory has been really bad lately. So I'll start talking about something and completely forget where the fuck I'm taking it. Yo, Crossout, what up? Crossout, by the way. Hey, Crossout's in the building. Shout out to Crossout for sending you invites to Crossout's Lounge. Right when you're in the middle of building something, so the thing pops up on your screen. No, Crossout, a great person. I want you to take a look at this. So you see the Team MCK logo right here. Of course, the MC is for Maddie Cakes and the Case for Caddy. If you guys can't figure that out, so I don't know what to tell you. But you see the Roman numeral 2 in the middle of it. That's because it was always just the two of us doing something. So I give you absolute credit for saying that you're your own team. It's not easy doing it by yourself. And anyone who
that's
thinks
why I
that it
appreciate
is,
those collabs.
yeah,
Because the collabs are like, it's you finally get some help.
right.
But when it's the casino, it's just like, yeah, get in there and do your job. Push through whatever issues come up.
I've seen you at a couple other shows at the casino, and your laugh, man, can be heard all the way across. When you're standing on top of the bar, hear you all the way across the place. And it's just no, but you're doing absolutely spectacular, dude. Shout out to this show being the first time that I didn't get tangled up in my phone wire.
Holy crap, it is. But now you're going to get tangled up. You still got a couple minutes.
This is the first time I didn't. Did I cough during this episode?
No, you didn't choke to death either.
I didn't.
Holy
didn't
shit,
cough,
it's a fucking miracle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we just
welcome
needed
to a
some
new era.
ice cold fucking weather.
Some IcecoldStaxx. Dude, look at the snow in it. It's just crazy. It wasn't enough for me. I
had
came
to
in
crank
today
my heating
earlier,
blanket up
and I was like, "How can I fix it? How can I make it look even more wintry?" And then I
You
came
did a
up with
great
the idea
job.
for the fog. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Let's
I would love to give a since we're getting ready to wrap up, because CJ, you guys are going to Horizon Squares after this. Am I right?
Yeah, they
Shake
got
your little
like
camera.
4 minutes.
Do something. All right, or don't. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he did.
So, I want to give a positive affirmation, if you don't mind me closing this out with this. You hear people say all the time, "I'm living a dream." Mainly white people say it, but you hear saying, "I'm living the dream." Well, here's the thing: stop dreaming and start doing. Okay, stop fantasizing about the things that you want to happen and start getting them done. Because guess what? With the start of that MHCP, there are 1,500, 2,000 people out there that are making it happen, and they're not sitting there just thinking about it. There's people out there. There's literal studios, gaming studios, of pockets of six people, 10 people to a team that are coming in, that are building stuff. Guess what? The change is coming, but the change can also include you. So stop dreaming about it. Stop talking about it. Start being about it. That's my positive affirmation. Everybody like that one?
Period.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I just made that up.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I made that up just now. It's pretty good.
Of course you did.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I absolutely want to thank everybody in the audience who showed up for IcecoldStaxx. Ice, you've been you're excellent guest. I've had a great time having you here. What we want to know, the last question that we have for you is our closing question. How did the waffles come out?
You know what? I'm not messing with you today. I hope they came out good.
So what we're going to do here is what we guests in the audience, we're going to convene over in the convene over in the lobby area where you first come in. Look at my arm. Did you see that?
It's fine.
No, it was scary. So we're going to convene out in the lobby so we can get pictures with the guest and just close this thing out on an absolutely positive note. It's been excellent. Okay. I think so, at least. I think it has been. Mm-hmm. That is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Thank you.
I can only go so fast.
Thank you so much,
I got the stick.
Yeah, Kat, look at it. Everyone, and wait, guys, before you leave, watch Caddy.
It's easier. No,
Caddy's
it's easier if I walk backwards.
Caddy's got stick drift, so now Caddy has to moonwalk everywhere.
Girl, same here.
Hi, I'm Jen Smash, and I'm here at VIP Entrepreneur Academy, where this is a world that you can learn how to start a business. For all you entrepreneurs who want to learn how to start a business, this is the ideal place to learn in the metaverse. This is a 9-week course where we go ahead and dissect every section of a business, from understanding your customer and industry to creating your budget for payroll and even taxes. We break down what is the requirements for you to have a successful business. So if you're ready to become an entrepreneur and want to learn the ropes, VIP Entrepreneur is ready to take in new students just like you. You can contact me at VIPEntrepreneur@gmail.com. See you at the next class.